What's going on YouTube? Chris of General's Comics here, doing a special video today, contest entry for Dressier's Comics and Things, 100 subs. So congrats to him, and let's go into this contest here. I just got done watching like 3 other people's entries, and I was hyped, so I had to watch his. I'm fairly newly subbed to him, as he's fairly newly subbed to me as well. So I checked it out, and I said I gotta get on this contest. So man, I'm all bundled up, guys. Today I was in the hospital all day. I got my little hospital band. I'm good. I just have an ear infection, so I'm on, like, you know, what do you call them? Antibiotics. God, I'm slow right now. Antibiotics. But I'm out here. I'm bundled up. I got my heater on, and we're gonna do this. So, Dressier's Comics and Things, 100 subs. Couple of things before showing off some books. He wanted us to give a shout out to a YouTuber that's under 100 subs. I'm telling you, man, I am subscribed to so many people, and I went looking through everyone, and it was so hard to find somebody under 100 subs. So I guess that's a good thing, because everyone is getting their subs up. But the person that I had to go with, and I think I heard somebody else in their entry pick him as well. And I'm going to go with the Chinist. Again, newly subbed to him. He's got, I think he's at like 80 right now. Watching a few of his videos, he's got a really nice vibe to his videos. It's very chill, and you can just kind of relax and watch his stuff and just kind of zone into it. Really good energy in that way, and he has some unique stuff that not a lot of other people are showing. A lot of independent stuff that I haven't heard of. So it's been fun checking out some of his videos so far. So definitely check him out. I'll leave a link to him under my video, and of course a link to Dressier's in this video as well. So yes, definitely the Chinese. Check him out, guys. Secondly, he wanted to know how we pronounce his name. I just did a video maybe like a week ago, you know, giving shout outs to my new subs, and I kind of butchered his name in that. So I was like Dressier's, Dressier's, and it's D-R-A-H, Dra, and then C-I-R, so I'm thinking Sears Circle, you know, so Dressier's. So that's kind of how I went with it. And I believe he says Dressers, so I kind of, no, Dressers, and I'm doing the Sears, like a, I don't know, Sears store. Circle. I guess it's not like circle, because it would be Drasser, not Dressier. So I'm just rambling. Anyways, have fun with that, guys. Have fun with that. It's always fun, man. It's always fun. I should change my name to something kind of random, just to, you know, mess with people. Journos. Hey. Alright, guys, going into some books here. He wanted us to show off some of our favorite covers from each decade. He says starting with the 1960s, but I actually have something older. I don't have anything from the 50s, but I have something from the 40s, and I'm going to show that off, as well as 2 from each decade. So let's go into it, guys. So the oldest comic book that I own, that's not a reprint. You know, I have a reprint of you know, some Golden Age stuff, but that don't count. All right, we got Porky Pig, number 241. It's a 10 center, and it's from 1949. This is the oldest book I've known. It's worn. It's definitely got some beat up to it, but it's still on the staples. And you know, no huge rips, just some crinkly crinkles. So that's the oldest book. I definitely had to show this guy off. 1949. That's when my mom was born. 1949. Awesome. All right. Again, I don't have anything from the 50s, but now I'm going to go into the 1960s, some Silver Age. And got to go with my favorite superhero of all time, Spider-Man. So The Amazing Spider-Man number 59. I love this cover. Iconic Mary Jane dancing away there. My oldest crush. The red hair, just, and yeah. Classic Mary Jane. So this is one of my all-time favorite Amazing Spider-Man covers. For sure. So I had to show that one off. And one more from the 1960s. The Avengers, number 56. The Death of Bucky. All right. Here. Okay, going into some 1970s stuff. We got Captain America number 193. Some Jack Kirby. I even have the poster of this cover. Awesome book right here. Love my Captain America run. For sure. Alright. And one more from the 1970s. One that I just picked up, Star Wars number 1, and it's the Whitman re-release. I don't give a darn. It was still re-released in 77. So, it is from the 70s. Star Wars number 1. Classic. Okay, going into my decade, the 1980s. How can I not? How can I not? Amazing Spider-Man 252. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Got 2 of these bad boys. Okay, and of course, what got me into comic book collecting. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to show off my very first comic I ever owned that was this miniseries in one. It was a Whitman and Random House, I believe, something like that. But I wanted to do a single issue. This came out in that one was released in 87, and then the single issues came out in 88 by Archie Comics. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures. That's where it all began for me. Okay, guys, going into the 90s. The 90s, the early 90s I loved. Obviously, that was still a big piece of my collecting. But the late 90s, I don't know, man. I have, especially with Marvel in the late 90s, I don't know what they were doing. It was just all off. But we got X-Force number 2, second appearance of Deadpool. I always loved this cover. And probably my favorite book of the 1990s. Spider-Man number 1, and it is the gold. I know the this has been shown off, but I'm showing the gold variant right there. This I bought the silver variant when it first came out when I was a kid. I saved my money, spent like $10, and I had a couple of the standard copies. And I was hunting this down forever. And this was a act of kindness from Semper Fi Comic Guy. So huge big thanks again for helping me add this to my collection. Because that was, you know, a holy grail for me. Alright guys, going into the 2000s. Gotta give DC some love here. You know, as you can see, I mean, a lot of what besides the Ninja Turtles, I basically showed off Marvel because, you know, when I was growing up, it was more Marvel for me. I mean, I read DC and Ninja Turtles, and then, you know, I have some Silver Age DC stuff, but, you know, nothing is probably key is my Marvel stuff. So, but of course, going into the 2000s, I started reading a lot more DC, and got to show off some Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman number 1. This is the 2006 run, which I have like 4 or 5 copies of. And going back to Marvel, Captain America number 600. It's just a classic issue with an amazing, amazing cover by Alex Ross. It is probably one of my favorite covers, at least modern covers of all time. It's so beautiful. I can just get lost in it staring at it. Alright, and into the current decade. I just start off with some early stuff of this decade. 2010, 2011. X-Men, number 41, and that's a variant. I love the cover art on this whole run. And to be honest, I like a lot of the other covers. This run goes back to the first 2000s decade. And I believe it ended here in late 2011. And this isn't even my favorite cover from it, but it's got Wolverine on the cover. It's got Spider-Man too, and it's a variant, so it's a pretty cool cover that I wanted to show off. So, and it's the last issue in that run. All right, guys, and lastly, my last book that I'm going to show off, which came out in 2014, I believe. Early 2014. Wonder Woman, number 40, the 300 variant. I just got this, and I just showed it off in a haul video, and I got to show it off again because I am just in love with this book and this cover. Look at that. Just freaking amazing. It is definitely one of my favorites now. Had to put it in the Mylar. So that's that, guys. Man, those are my picks. I could have picked so many more, but there you go. Lastly, we had to really cool thing that he's doing with this contest is he has a local artist that for whoever is the winner, he's gonna have this local artist do a custom cover for him. So he wants us to pick a character, and it was tough for me to pick. I was thinking Wonder Woman. I was thinking Spider-Man because he's all-time favorite, you know, and I was thinking Star Wars just because how much I love Star Wars. And after it all, and after seeing after receiving this Wonder Woman cover, I would love some more unique Wonder Woman stuff. So I'm going to make my pick Wonder Woman as my artist of choice. So, alright guys, that is my entry. Again guys, go sub Dressier and give him some love. Check out his contest video. Take some notes and make a entry of your own. It's definitely a good contest with some good prizes. So thank you guys again for watching. Go check him out. Links in the bottom. And until next time.